Well, hello, mine friends. So, would you be okay if something happened and it required thousands of your own dollars to get out of this something, whether it be an emergency or who knows what? Because we know stuff happens, right? Shit happens in life. We get those wrenches and curveballs, and sometimes we're just not equipped to deal with it, or we just stress out and pull our hair out. In my case, that would be a lot. Well, let me give you my own example of something that, the latest something. And this isn't exactly an emergency, but sometimes emergencies happen too. But my laptop! I just got this beautiful new laptop because the laptop that I had, that I just bought 6 months ago, just took a dump. And I took it into the Best Buy, the Geek Squad. I'm still in the parking lot here at Best Buy. And they said it was pretty much unrecoverable. Something to do with the motherboard. I don't understand how it all works. But anyway, I got a new laptop, a high-end one. And I got this My Cloud thing, right? So I'm going to be on the cloud now for the first time. And it was over $1,000 total for all that stuff. It was really, really cool. I'm grateful actually, because I'm going to circle this back to you. So stick around with me. I'm going to lead you on a new bunny trail for a solution, because this is a big deal for everybody. So what it is I could cover it, and it doesn't matter if I work or if I don't work anymore. And I just got back from a month-long trip where I was totally covered. It doesn't matter if I work or not anymore. It just doesn't matter. An emergency happens or a non-emergency happens, like this would be a non-emergency. I'm going to be covered. How? Go down this bunny trail of researching residual and passive money. That's what I did. It's leverage. Residual and passive money is 100% leveraged income. The money that you make at your job is 100% not leveraged income. So that's the hamster wheel, because if you get off the wheel, it stops coming in. You lose your ability to cover anything or pay your bills, and you're homeless on the street starving. That sucks. That really sucks. Love your job or hate your job, living like that under that condition sucks, because it means that you're selling your mind, your body, and your spirit every day for a paycheck. Otherwise, it stops coming in. So you're kind of you are a slave to money. Now, residual and passive money is the opposite of that. You make money your slave, but it requires an upfront investment of your time. It didn't just happen overnight. I didn't make a decision and suddenly, okay, I'm going to be covered for everything, like my laptop, or if an emergency happens, or if I want to fund this or that, or if I want to give more to this charity or that charity, which I can do more now because of residual and other forms of leverage. It wasn't like that. It was in my precious few minutes of time that I had, my spare time. Every day I had to be all in focus for at least a few minutes or so, outside of everything else I had going on, in a way that did not interfere with what I already had going on. So it was spending that time in a way that lined up with creating leverage, so that eventually, a couple years later, like 2.5 years later, it took me personally, I crossed this threshold of residually building up new money that I could call off the job search and retire myself from the job racket. I could call off being involved in anybody's pyramid scheme. And now I'm in this beautiful place of freedom. And that's what it is. It's not about the money, but there is a relationship between time and money. You're either a slave to it or you're not. Period. That's it. So I teach this. I have a group that I call, very passionately, I refer to it as 30 Days to Profit and Repeat. I teach these concepts of leverage, of leveraged money, leveraged income, and creating your freedom of time. The truly rich people of the world they measure their wealth by their time. The true rich people of the world measures their wealth by their time, not their money. Poor people measure their wealth by their money, or lack of it. But rich people measures their wealth by their time. And not all money is created equal. Your job money makes you its slave. If you start building up residual passive money, which you can do in your spare time because it's leveraged, get this leverage thing down. But you do that in your spare time, and suddenly you make this transition, and it could take a year or 2 or 3, I don't know, it took me 2.5, but you make this transition to where you emerge in this place of, okay, now money is your slave and you're its master, and its reward is you got your freedom of your time, and you can stop selling your mind and your body and your spirit for a paycheck every day and get off that flippin' hamster wheel that's crushing your spirit. Nobody was designed for that, but that's how 49 out of 50 of you are living your lives. But that's up to you what you do with that. So you take this information, you can do whatever you wish with it. If you're interested in learning about my 30 Days to Profit and Repeat training course that I teach these leveraged concepts inside of, just privately connect with me and ask me for a video that I made specifically about that training course. And if you like it, we'll do it. If you don't like it, you don't have to do it. Sound good? Sounds good. I'll talk to you later. My next video will be coming very, very soon. Bye for now.